back to The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Last we left off, we were over here at Windfall Island, and we had just collected the sail. So we're just going to go ahead and hop into here, and we're going to cruise on out before we pull out the sail, so that we can be able to just get out of here rather easily, and then pull it out. Now, if you remember what the King of Red Lion said last episode, it was the fact that you had to make sure that if you want to go the fastest speed in the game, you have to actually cause the arrow to be directly in the center, so that way the sail catches all of it. And I actually got to turn down my headset because I cannot hear myself think. There we go. So, and I don't understand what's up with that, but okay. I don't know why my left and right are reversed. I'll have to fix that at some point. Ooh, that's a 20. And now I'm full on money. Is that a beetle ship? That is a beetle ship. There we go. I couldn't remember how to fix it for a second, then I remembered I had to L target. You have nothing good sir. Unfortunately. So, now that we know that, we are off again. And I missed getting into the boat, because I can easily get into there that way. But, we're going to ignore all the little stuff for right now, and we're just going to make our way over to Dragon Roost Island, which is right here. Now, if you're wondering why I happen to know this, it's because, obviously, as I mentioned back in episode 1, I played this game. I played it a lot. But I haven't played this game in a good handful of years, so remembering everything where everything is going to be a little hazy. But I'm going to do my best to be able to try to figure that one out. I have a bunch of seagulls just following me for no reason. I have no idea what just happened, but okay. Oh.
Hey.
There, on the horizon. That is our destination, Star Boy. Dragon Roost Island. I love the music from this island, just because it's so catchy. High atop this island's peak lives the Spirit of the Skies, a great dragon by the name of Valu. Now, it is to be mentioned that it is possible that Valu might be the descendant of Volvagia from Ocarina of Time. You must go see this dragon and request from him a jewel called Din's Pearl. Ask the people of the Rito tribe who inhabit this island about how to see the dragon. Also, Beetle's ship decided it wanted to try to go off into its own little area before fully stopping for the cutscene. Oh, I almost forgot. Wait just a moment. This is a Wind Waker. It is a baton of swords that was used long ago when the people played music in prayer to the gods. In those days, simply using it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods, but I do not know if it still works. Even so, I thought it might be of some use to you. Perhaps you should try using it. First, conduct in 3/4 time. Basically, if you don't know music, like I do, 3/4 time is basically in threes. So like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You'll see it in a second. Do not touch the left stick. Just try to match the rhythm by tilting up, down, and right. Very nice, that was splendid. Now for 4 time. This one is simply 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Best way I could be able to do it because I, again, doing a lot of band time. Hold left on the stick to change the rhythm. Then match the rhythm and tilt up, right, left, and then down. So left, and then my mouse is still, whatever reason, just moving around all at once. That's a starting point. That was not bad for your first time using the Wind Waker. Not bad at all. You can also conduct it with 6-4 time while tilting. Right. You will do well to remember that. You receive the legendary Wind Waker. By using this magical conductor's baton, you can borrow the power of the gods. Set it to Y, Z, or X, and use it by pressing whatever button you set it to. To conduct, use C to choose notes. Don't tilt to conduct in 3-4. Hold left to conduct in 4-4, and hold right to conduct in 6-4. Basically, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then just go from there. Okay, so now that we got that, give me a second, I gotta fix something. Something's not right. What is up with my... Is there a way to block? Okay, if I press that, it should work. Okay. Oh, F1s through 8 are that. Okay, so I got to move... I'm gonna move that to F9. That way I don't end up confusing everything. Okay, so... Shift and then do that. Okay. Undo load save state. We're going to switch that to F11. Undo load save state. We're going to do shift F11. Yeah. Game Boy Advance. I can do Game Boy Advance games on here? I'll figure that one out later. Okay, so we're going to center that. Okay. Well, I couldn't do what I wanted to do, so we're just going to go over here. I'm going to make sure to pull out the Wind Waker, so that way I can be able to use it. And we're just going to check out back here. Ooh, something here that we could be able to use. There appear to be markings that indicate specific directions. Alright. It's conducted in 3-4 time. And now we happen to learn our first song. You learned the Wind's Requiem. So now we can control exactly where the wind flows, which is awesome. Hey, who are you? Yep, that's a mighty nice breeze. Hey, what are you? A frog in a cloud. The name's Zephos. I'm the god of winds. So, you're the new Wind Waker, are you? Great, great. For a beginner, you've got a nice wind sense about you. I like you, kid. That too you just picked up? Well, it gives you control over the direction the wind blows. Depending on how it's used, wind could be a good thing, or a very bad thing. You want an example of it being a bad thing? You should see my brother. It saddens me to say that my brother, Cyclos, is miffed about his monument here being broken, and now he spends his time creating cyclones to torment people with. If you encounter any cyclones at sea, chastise my brother for me, will you? And that is my request for you. And that is the only time you will ever see Zephos. Ever again. You will never see him ever again for whatever reason. He's an introductory character to tell you, oh, you did great for playing my song, and be careful about my brother Cyclos, and bye-bye! Okay, so, now we have to get up here, but unfortunately it's blocked off by a boulder, so we gotta get around. And they still use the concept of bonfires here, which is great, but they look so good. Just start here. Oh! Any source of water would just cause it to just disappear, by the way. Just go here, another yellow rupee. Ow. Well, that wasn't what I wanted to have happen, but it was probably going to happen anyway, so... There's a chest up there. Unfortunately, I need something to take care of those bombs. But that's probably going to have to wait for a minute. What's this say? Mail center? What is this, like a post area? Oh, that's right, yeah. And I hit that again. Great. I'm now down to 2.5 hearts. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're gonna sidle all the way over here. We're pretty much gonna be exploring this area and see what we can do about trying to get Din's Pearl. It's just probably gonna take us a little bit because we have to be able to try to get over to Valu and see what we can do about trying to get over to him going through here. Grab you and run away. I forgot I could do that. Okay. Oh, hey, look, it's the Rita bird. Starboy? Starboy, is that you? It is. I'm pleased to see you're okay. I must say, you've traveled far for one with no wings. And your sister, is she... No, unfortunately, she's still stuck with the giant bird thing. Is that so? Well, don't worry too much. I'm sure she'll hang in there. I have an idea, Starboy. Would you like to meet our chieftain? I've told my people here about you, and all of us Rito are very concerned. I'm certain the chieftain will befriend you and lend you the aid of our Aerie. It's settled then. I'll fly on ahead and let everyone know you're coming. Come inside, Starboy. I'll be waiting. It's amazing how he starts out with, like, humanoid arms, but then ends up changing it to wings immediately. Such an interesting thing about the Rito. Okay, well, let's go in here and see what we got. Alright then. Well, have you discovered the cause of the great Valu's anger? I heard you might have an issue. Ah, so you are Starboy, are you? Quill has told me all about you. Okay, so your name is Quill. I could never remember that. A troubling tale indeed. I insist that you let us know if there is anything we can do to help you. We shall do everything in our power to assist you. However, in the meantime, we have a problem of our own to deal with. When you arrived on the island, did you notice the raging dragon perched atop the mountain? No, I saw a rather calm dragon up there, though. As you can see, we of the Rito tribe are profoundly connected to the sky. We make our livings on the airways. We do so by the graces of the sky spirit Valu. Whenever Rito reaches adulthood, he or she journeys to the top of Dragon Roost to receive a scale from the Great Dragon. It is this scale that enables the Rito to grow his or her wings. Recently, however, the once gentle Valu has grown violent and unpredictable. Do you think it could be the rising of Ganondorf, considering the fact that the seal broke? Sadly, we can no longer approach him. If this continues, the fledglings who are of age will never be able to receive skills from Valu on Dragon Roost. They will remain wingless, and in time, our very way of life will be threatened. As Chieftain of the Rito, my first responsibility is to solve this problem. My apologies, but I must ask you to wait for our assistance until this is done. Will you do so? Yeah, sure. As long as you're able to help. Say hi to it. Chieftain, what do you think of consulting Starboy with regards to your son, Prince Kamali? As you can see, Starboy is a gallant young lad. I feel certain that Prince Kamali would open his heart to him and speak freely of his fears and worries. That may be. Let me be direct. My son Kamali is of the age to earn his wings, yet he is weak in some ways, and in light of the current situation, he may just give up on ever getting them. What say you? Will you share some of your courage with my son? Will you meet with my son? Yeah, sure, I could do that. I thank you. We shall do our best to solve our problem as quickly as possible so that we may better help you with yours. I have something I wish for you to give to my son. A young girl named Medley is holding it for me. Would you find her and take it? I am counting on you. Yeah, sure. And Medley is where? Here, Starboy, take this with you. Who knows, it might come in handy. You got a delivery bag. Finely crafted bags like this are used by retail postmen everywhere. With so many pockets, it can hold many items. Select it on the item screen and press Y, Z, or X to see what you have inside. You should find Medley in one of the upper rooms. Leave the Great Volley to us. In the meanwhile, do your best to aid Prince Kamali. Well, bye, Quill. And so now we have all three of our little, like, bags, basically, because there's the spoils, the bait, and then the delivery bag. But now we get to have fun and meet with all the Rito people. There is so much to be able to do here. If you do not know why I looked at this, basically, mail slots is one hell of a game to play. We're going to be playing it this episode, I'm guaranteeing it. Wow, you really do have green clothes and a strange-shaped hat. You're Starboy, aren't you? Oh, me? I'm an attendant to the Great Sky Sphere at Valu. My name is Medley. Well, to tell the truth, I'm not an attendant quite yet. I'm actually still studying to be one. Oh, what am I thinking? Here, this is for the chieftain. Starboy, he wants you to give this directly to Prince Kamali. You accepted Father's letter. It is a letter from a father addressed to his son. Since you just received a fine delivery bag, why not use it to carry this letter down to Kamali? When you want to take it up, choose your delivery bag on the item screen and set this letter to Y, Z, or X. The room way in the back on the first floor is Prince Kamali's room. You have to go down a couple steps to get to there. When you meet Prince Kamali, please don't get offended by his manner. He has no bad intentions, I promise. By the way, listen, Starboy. I have a small favor I'd like to ask of you. Could you please come to the entrance of Dragon Roost Cavern later? I'll explain everything then. Yeah. Also, I just realized. Her, like, sash on the front is, like, the symbol of Nehru. Or, like, the Zora Sapphire. Okay, so... Not that way. This way? I do believe this is where I gotta go? Yeah, all the way down here. So now we get to go in here, say hi to Prince Kamali. Ooh, that's a nice looking object there. Okay. Oh, that's Din's Pearl. Huh? Who are you supposed to be? I have something for you, buddy. A letter from my father? Grabs it out of thin air and just reads it. Oh, sure. Telling me to be brave is easy enough for him. It's not like he's the one who went through that horrible experience. It's not like he still has to get a skill from Valu. You're in this letter too, you know. Poking your nose in other people's business. You're nosy, aren't you? Sorry, but I really don't feel like going to see Valu right now. I mean, how am I supposed to get a scale from him when he's so upset? What, are you trying to say that you can calm Valu down? Psh, that's just a big fat lie. It's easy to say you can do anything. Bragging that doesn't count a thing. I'll tell you what, if you could find me someone who can get past all the obstacles on Dragon Roost to get to Valu, then I'll listen to anything you say. So basically, he wants us to be brave and basically climb Dragon Roost. Which should be easy enough. I mean, we are the hero of winds after all. Ow. I felt that one. That one kind of hurt. Just the sudden impact sound of when you make contact with anything, like a wall, step, or whatever. It just hurts. Mentally and physically. Mentally for us, physically for Link. Well, let's go take a look at this letter game. You will see how difficult one of these games is. Well, now, I've not seen your young face before. No, don't believe so. Hmm? You wouldn't be here in response to her posting for some part-time help, would you? Why, yes, I am here for some part-time help. I need the money since I'm... Oh, will you look at that? I'm kind of full on some money, but I can always overstuff my wallet, maybe, hopefully. Oh, excellent, that's good. But first, to see if I can use you or not, I need to give you a little test. Just a small one. Match the seal on the envelope with the same icon on the shelf and throw the letter onto that shelf. Real easy, simple. Use a stick to select the shelf and press A to throw a letter. Like I said, simple. Is that clear? Yeah. Before time runs out, you have to sort at least 10 letters. Give it your best shot. Okay. Doing this on an emulator controller is not the best idea. Oop. That's what happens when you throw it in the wrong one. And there's actually a thing that you're supposed to do to get, like... Nope. That was the same one. Get 24. Okay. Trying to focus on that one, trying to do, talking at the same time is not a good thing. 24 letters. Great, good, terrific. You pass. Okay, you get 1 rupee for every 2 letters. So that comes to a grand total of 12 rupees, am I right? Come back anytime. I mean it, anytime. The more letters you sort, the more you'll earn. Not a bad deal for both of us. Okay, what's in this back room? We have crates, pots, and all sorts. Okay, so that is basically most of Dragon Roost that we can explore at the moment. Or at least the inside of here, because the next stop is basically going to be the dungeon, which is going to be held off for the next episode. But we're going to at least look around in the rest of Dragon Roost before we end up calling it off here. Because there are a bunch of other entrances that we could probably still look at. Oh. Well, that's enticing. Those were wilted bomb flowers I saw over there. What do you got to say for this area? I guess it's to be expected in this heat, but just take a look down there. Dragon Roost Pond is completely dried up. I mean, it could also be clogged. There is a big boulder right there. Alright, so let's keep looking around. I know there was an entrance right here. Is there anything over here that we could be able to make use of? Anything to buy? I could talk to him. Or her. Every year, the Rito sponsor a Birdman contest on that island off to the east. I wonder if we'll have one this year, what with the current situation on the island. No time to waste. Everyone's so busy with the Great Valu that we're running short of delivery personnel. It's a madhouse. Well, back to work. Oh, well, bye there, guy. Don't want to fall off by accident. Oh, that's a fun-looking bird over there. Definitely looks different from the seagulls I'm used to seeing. Oh, there's another postman guy here. Hello there. We used to have such nice breezes blowing through here. Now the air is crazy. I'm positive the strange winds are a result of the wind's god anger. See, there's an important shrine below here that got broken, and now we're paying the price. What cursed luck. I mean, I could be under a many a thing. I wish there was something I could be able to buy for like the 200 rupees that I have. Did he just pop into frame? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so let's go explore out here, because this is where we saw the wilted bomb flowers. Because this isn't technically the beginning area. This is like just right outside the beginning area. Oh, hi, Medley. Hey, you actually came. I'm really sorry for bringing you to such a dangerous place. I had to. I wouldn't have asked to if I didn't need help desperately. You see this place? There used to be a spring here, surrounded by a beautiful pond. It was peaceful and lovely. But then the Great Valu, he became so angry, and in his rage, he shook the mountain, and his boulder crashed down, plugged in the spring. You can see the result. Oh, but where is my mind? Tell me, how is Prince Kamali? Well, he was kind of rude and didn't want to go up to see Valu after everything. Oh, that doesn't sound right. Not at all. I may be partially to blame for the bad turn that Prince Kamali's taken. See, Prince Kamali's grandmother was the Great Valu's former attendant. She was an amazing woman. I was honored to have her as my teacher. She was kind and brave and unsurpassed in her dealings with the Great Valu. I'm not yet worthy of being mentioned in the same breath as her. If only I'd possessed some of her strength, I'm sure Prince Kamali would have felt more secure. Starboy, I'm sorry to ask this, but I need your help. I want to go to the small shrine that's near the peak of Dragon Roost, but that ledge over there is so high. If I could get some wind under my wings, I'm sure I could get up there. So, will you help me? Sure, I could be able to do that. Phew! Thank you so much. Okay, pick me up. Then face that ledge and toss me. The atmospheric currents are really messed up, so pay close attention to the direction of the wind. Alright, I'm ready. Don't hold back now. Throw me as hard as you can. So know which direction that you need to look for, just pay attention to your the ashes that are surrounding here. There we go. And now she's up there. Oh, thank you. I think now I'll be able to climb Dragon Roost and meet with the Great Valu. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I may just be an apprentice attendant, but I can understand some of the Great Valu's language. I'm not exactly bursting with confidence, but... Look, if anything happens to me, please look after Prince Kamali. This is all I have to give you. I know it's not much, but please take it. You got an empty bottle. Set it to and use with YZ or X. Bottles are great for carrying water and holding other things. Oh, and please don't tell anyone that I'm climbing Dragon Roofs. It'll be our secret, okay? Well, good luck. It's both of us. Well, bye, Medley. Well, now that I have this, I can be able to probably grab some water. Fill up a bottle with water, trickling, and something that looks dry and withered. That's a hint for the bombs that we happen to have up there, the 5 of them, because then we can use the water to bring them back to life, and then toss them out into the boulder. Now we have to be quick about this. Okay, and there we go. And so now we get to have the spring water to come back. And because the bridge is knocked down, we're going to have to use the water to swim across. I mean, that's perfectly fine, though, because I can easily get across with no issues. Alright, and down we go. See all the ash gunk that's just in the water. If you ever need a windsock, just ask Link. He'll be able to help you out. Okay. Okay, gotta be careful with the lava. Oop, that didn't work out. Okay. And that totally missed. So maybe I have to step towards the other side here. And then... It's still not making it. Come on, Link. You could toss it in there. There we go. And now we are officially within Dragon Roost Cavern, which is going to be saved for the next episode. Welcome to Dragon Roost Cavern, a great and glorious place, with depictions of Gorons with big noses. But thank you all so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing to the channel, so it does help the channel grow just a little bit more. If you like content like this, and the fact that I'm getting ready to go into my first dungeon for Wind Waker, please consider liking the video, so it does let me know that you're enjoying this. And if there's anything else you want to see me do, please consider commenting below, and I will take a look and see what you got. As always, I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one, everybody. You can stop rumbling now.